Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ. And man, game 4, backs against the wall. Win or go home. We're on the road once again at Citi Field in beautiful New York at the Apple Band. And man, we are going up against Steven Matz, and we have Zach Davies. We're trusting Zach Davies here because, man, I'm telling you, I love Zach Davies. In real life, I mean, this man is just killing. So I got to give him the start over Geronimo Reyes. I have Geronimo Reyes actually in the 4-spot in rotation. Decided to start Zach Davies instead of Geronimo Reyes because I know Zach Davies has good control on the mound. I know he's dependable. I know he can hit his spots. I know he's not going to walk a lot of guys. So here we are on the road for game 4. And Zach Davies, here he is facing his former teammate, Jonathan VR. Man, I'm telling you, he was not that fast when I had him. He has 98 speed, it looks like. For me, I mean, it was someone that he had 96 speed, so looks like he left us and got faster, I guess. But here we are getting Lucas Duda. I don't know why I threw the second on that one, but I still got the guy at second. So Zach Davies getting Pedro Alvarez, the strikeout look in there. And Zach Davies, I mean, this is the one thing I love about him. He hits his spots. And here Travis Shaw is showing some power. That one's almost going to be out of here. And I swear the wind must be blowing in because that one was definitely out of here. And it floated back into fair territory. But here Stuart Turner is going to hit a little dribbler. And the second baseman can't handle that one. So Eric Thames is going to come up next. And he's going to get a hit down the left field line. So now we got guys on first and second here. Getting a couple of base runners. Something we didn't do within the first 2 games. And Arcia is at least getting a little dribbler. And he beats out the double play. But Zach Davies can't do anything done to help himself. So they do get out of here. No runs surrendered. So Zach Davies continues to impress on the mound. Gets a batter to swing and miss on a fastball right down the middle. But next up, they hit one deep. And Franklin Gutierrez is going to go back to the warning track. And he's going to actually get that one over the shoulder catch. And we're going to save a run here. So Lewis Brinson, man, you know he loves to face those lefties. But the shortstop Rosario hurries the throw, and they're actually going to count that one as a base hit. That was definitely an error on that one, but I guess he hit the ball hard. So Brinson on a pass ball swipes the bag here, but pay attention to this. Lewis Brinson actually gets hurt on that one. They say it's a grade 1 or grade 2 tear. It could be a few days or weeks. They don't know, but he's going to have to be removed from the game. So I have to bring in Paulo Orlando to pinch run and to take over for him because we don't have a real replacement except him. Because remember, Hernan Perez is our utility guy, but he's now out because he's not eligible for the playoff. Actually, he's hurt. So Paulo Orlando's going to have to step up, make a big play here, just step up huge. And here Travis Shaw is stepping up. He's showing that he's clutch, man. I'm telling you, Travis Shaw is so clutch in the playoffs. He drives in our first run here, and we're going to take the first – we're going to get a run for the first time in a game this whole series. So here Stuart Turner is getting into the action. He's continuing this hit parade. He's getting a hit to the left center gap. So the manager needs to come out, have a talk with Matz because giving up hits here early in this game – and Eric Thames can't get it done here. Strikes out, but still 2 runs, man. It's a good start because helping out Zach Davies is definitely something that we're going to have to do because Zach Davies isn't a strikeout pitcher, but he is getting him to strike out there, pitching the dirt. And Rosario is going to come up and hit a little fly ball to Thames, and we're going to get out of this inning. So he wasn't in many jams this game. And here he gets Lucas Duda to ground out. Was that Duda? I'm not even sure, but here Pedro Alvarez comes up, and he hits a little dribbler. So Zach Davies is looking good, man. I'm telling you, he's looking really good. He's hitting his spots. He's locating his fastball. Look at that. Getting matters a strikeout. I mean, he's doing things that he normally doesn't do. But in real life, man, I can't wait to see if we make the playoffs. I can't wait to see what he does come playoff time, even around like, you know, September, October. I can't wait to see what he does, man, because, man, I'm just excited for Zach Davies and his future. And here, Franklin Gutierrez is getting a hit to the left side. Franklin Gutierrez is staying hot, man. But Jock Peterson comes up next.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back. Gone into the upper tank.
Now, this is the Jock Peterson we're used to seeing right here. This time off of a lefty, he hits a moonshot up into the upper deck. And just like that, we're going to roll out into a 4-0 lead. And thanks to the bat of Jock Peterson, man, I'm telling you, he's been such a just jolt of life into this lineup. And here, Travis Shaw is staying hot. Playoff Shaw is just, man, clutch Shaw. So they bring in Seth Lugo here because Mats has had enough. And Stuart Turner is going to come up once again, get a hit to the right side. Stuart Turner is showing out. He's showing that he can show up for the playoffs because, remember, we had some difficulties hitting with him at first. But he's showing that he can hit the ball, stay at this level. Eric Thames comes up next, hits a deep fly ball to left, and that's going to be deep enough. The throw is going to be offline, so now it's a 5-0 lead. But Eric Thames, man, all these guys, man, they're all clutch for us, man. So here Arcia swinging at a pitch in the dirt, but that one's going to be a drop third strike, and he's going to advance to first. So now we got guys on first and second. This inning stays alive, and Zach Davies comes up. And he can't help himself out again. Strikes out on an outside slider. So he has a 5-run cushion here. And here, Asan Diaz showing off the glove. And like I said, man, when I first started this playoffs, I was concerned about Asan Diaz's arm strength. I was concerned about his glove in the field. But right there, he's showing that he can make plays too. So here, VR is popping out to Arcia here in short left center, and Lucas Duda is going to come up a couple batters later, hit one to Travis Shaw, and Travis Shaw just straight up misses it. So they get Duda to second here, and next up is going to be Pedro Alvarez, and he's going to get a pitch he likes and take that one out of here. Right when you thought that we were comfortable in the driver's seat, we give up a big fly just like that. And Pedro Alvarez raises up that apple, and the Brewers only hold on to a 3-run lead now. But Zach Davies does eventually get the next batter to ground out to short, and eventually gets the final batter to pop out to right. As this game was going on, I noticed these batters started hitting the ball, started figuring him out. So I had to bring in Corey Knebel here to shut the offense down. And here he's going to give up a hit to his old friend, Jonathan VR, to the left side. And he's got that, man, 98 speed. So you always got to be looking for him on the move. But here on the drop third strike, Rosario is going to strike out at a pitch in the dirt. So they do bring out Eric Goodell here in the 9th inning. And facing Paulo Orlando, hangs one over the middle. And Paulo Orlando's going to inside out that pitch. And I'm going to try to stretch it into a double. But Paulo Orlando's going to get thrown out. He doesn't have the speed of Brinson, but, you know, he's filling in pretty nicely. But Franklin Gutierrez strikes out on that one. But Jock Peterson comes up and says, "Let's go home."
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the...
Jock Peterson extending the lead to 4 runs, 2 home runs on the road in a win or go home game. What a acquisition it's been. What a season it's been. Leading the league in home runs, Jock Peterson coming up clutch for the Brewers in the playoffs on the road. I can't say enough about what he's meant for my team, the Brewers. And this lead is going to be hard to catch now. 4 runs, and this is in the 9th inning with 2 outs. Corey Knebel is going to walk a guy, but remember, we have this 4-run lead, so we're not too worried. But until this hit here, there's a hit up the middle. I need to play it safe here. I bring in Steve Geltz to close it out, and this, I mean, honestly, he just needs to get this last guy out. 2 outs, and he gets him to pop out to right field, and the Brewers are going to extend the series to a final and 5th game here in the NLDS. We're going home. I know the Milwaukee fans are excited to see us come home after tying this series up 2-2. What are the odds the Mets win the first 2 games on the road in Miller Park, and then we go on the road, win the next 2 games at Citi Field? So, man, Lance McCullers is going to get the ball for Game 5, and he's going to be looking to redeem himself because Game 1, he got lit up. But, man, that's going to do it. We win the game off of 12 hits, 6 runs. It's 6-2. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. We'll be back for the next episode.